Good morning. It is Saturday, thank God. June 20th. 9:20 in the morning. I'm going to play a 1960s matchup, an interleague matchup between the Cincinnati Royals and the Oakland Oaks. Let's look at the starting lineups. And that is accurate. Ed Jucker was the head coach, or Ed Yucker. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Might be a soft J. Let's look at the starters. This should be a good matchup. For the Oaks, Larry Brown and Warren Jabali in the backcourt, Doug Moe and Rick Barry, the excellent scoring front court, and Gary Brads at center. For the for the Royals, I'm sorry. I keep wanting to say Rochester Royals. It's the Cincinnati Royals after they moved from Rochester. For the Royals, Robertson and Van Arsdale. Tom Van Arsdale of the Van Arsdale twins in the backcourt, not Dick. John Trevant. Just drew it. Jerry Lucas and the veteran Connie Dierking at center. Now, obviously, the Oakland Oaks, I don't have them on this game. So they're in the Portland Trailblazers uniforms, but they wore a red. Interesting matchup in the backcourt with the smaller future head coach Larry Brown. Oh, immediately Jabali fouls Tom Van Arsdale. The Royals, Van Arsdale on the miss. The Royals definitely have the size advantage in this series. The Oaks playing ahead of their time with the small ball. Jabali, though, plays bigger than he really is. Van Arsdale picking it up. Look at Robertson ahead of the group. Robertson, no. Good defense from Jabali. And here's Rick Barry, who controversially switched leagues from the NBA to the ABA. And that was all about money. Rebound, Jerry Lucas. So Robertson and Lucas, definitely the two that made this train run here for the Royals. This Royals team was pretty average, though, that year. Robertson was, of course, great, and Lucas, too, but they had some decent role players as well. Nice move by Gary Brads. But this Oaks team won the championship in the ABA. Robertson will get a pick from Connie Dierking this time, and Dierking getting the foul. Rick Barry. Yes. Rick Barry playing the power forward right now. Robertson to Lucas. Jerry Lucas. Oops. And here comes Larry Brown, who people forget was a very good player in his own right out of the University of North Carolina. He and Doug Moe, both out of Carolina. College teammates and good friends. Moe would later become Brown's assistant. That's how he would get into coaching. Robertson down the lane misses. Barry. No. Rebound Van Arsdale. Robertson all the way. Scores it. So anyway, Larry Brown and Doug Moe forming a good 1-2 punch, not only in college, but in the NBA as well, on the floor and on the bench. Moe finding Rick Barry. Lucas on the block. Lucas over the top of Barry, misses. Rebound, Brads. Larry Brown, no. Oh, and Gary Brads right there. Connie Dierking. Good player, the third leading scorer on this team at about 16 a game. Dierking, one of those rare players, not rare, but one of those players that played in the 50s and played all the way into the 70s, which I think is kind of cool. And was very good at this point, actually, in the late 60s, averaging about 16 points and 9 rebounds. Speaking of good, Gary Brads, what a start to this game for him. Dierking will post up Larry Brown. Dierking, yes. Connie Dierking. Believe he played from 57 to 72. Oh, Brown loses it to Robertson, but got it back. Moe into Brads, blocked by Dierking. Here comes Van Arsdale. To Trevant. No, rebound Doug Moe, playing him tough. Stolen by Lucas. We got a crazy back and forth game here. Lucas over Brads, or Barry, misses. Larry Brown on the floater. Larry Brown getting it to go. 3-time ABA All-Star. Brown only 5'9". I really should post up Larry Brown here. The Big O. He's so tough going to the rim. Jabali losing it. Van Arsdale with excellent defense. So Warren, I cannot say his name. Blocked by Lucas. Those sideburns are awesome. I believe it's Warren Jabali. I cannot say his name. And Fred Hetzel coming in for John Trevant. But Warren Jabali averaged 20 points per game on this team, and as a 6'2 shooting guard, 10 rebounds a game. Fouled by Hetzel, excuse me. There's the underhand free throw from Rick Barry. Lucas inside, fouled by Barry. Good pass from the Big O. Jerry Lucas, the memory man. A very great player, though, in his own right. Out of Ohio State University. Maybe the best Buckeye to come out of college, anyway. I'd say John Havlicek's the best Buckeye to play in the NBA. Robertson posting up the smaller Larry Brown. Gets it to go and one. 5'9" Larry Brown against 6'5" Oscar Robertson. That's tough for Larry Brown. Walt Wesley in the game along with Adrian Smith and Bill Dinwiddie. Here's Jabali. They need him to step up. And he does. Warren Jabali, the second leading scorer on this team. Behind Rick Barry. Let's see, we'll just post up again. Robertson, no. They double teamed him. Here comes Barry. Barry, tough shot, gets it to go. Rick Barry. It's a one-man show here with the Big O. Oscar puts it up and in over him. He's got 11 points. Here comes Jabali, guarded by Adrian Smith. Oh, I was just late reacting there. Larry Brown with the ball here. Just being smothered by Robertson. Brown on the pull-up. No. No, the rebound to Barry. No, rebound Fred Hetzel. Robertson, no. Oh, no. And Robertson, one greatest 50, fouling another greatest 50. No, don't foul. Don't foul, don't foul. Oh, no. Tom Van Arsdale will come back in to play point guard. We don't really have a backup point guard. Here's Mel Peterson with the ball to Larry Brown. Oh, and look at that. Smith stealing it. Tom Van Arsdale all the way. Both the Van Arsdale boys, very good basketball players. I think Dick's probably a little bit better. But Tom Van Arsdale, several All-Star games. A very good player in his own right. Adrian Smith now defending Larry Brown. Oh, Brown, too quick. Blocked by Walt Wesley. Bill Dinwiddie knocking it down. Oh, inside, and there's Jim Eakins. Big Jim, the veteran. I know I played with him before. I just can't remember what team. Wesley, inside Walt Wesley. Ira Harge in the game. Oh, and he's fouled by Walt Wesley, so Harge will shoot some free throws. He knocks down the first. Knocks down the second. Fred Hetzel. It's good. Fred Hetzel knocking it down. Here's Larry Brown to Ira Harge. Harge fouled by Walt Wesley, his second. The head coach of this Oakland Oaks team, the legendary Alex Hannum, who just 2 years before led the 76ers to the NBA championship. Van Arsdale. Van Arsdale to the rim, no. Blocked! Van Arsdale putting it in. Tom Van Arsdale. Here's Ira Harge. Clausen, I don't even know his last name. Larry Brown in the corner. Mel Peterson for three! Mel Peterson tying the game up. Here's Adrian Smith. Need to if they're going to have Larry Brown on Van Arsdale, got to take advantage of that. Tom Van Arsdale, he's got 7. Van Arsdale knocking it away, but Ira Hardge picking it up. Peterson, again for 3. I didn't know he was a 3-point shooter. Bill Dinwiddie misses. Clausen with the rebound. And that's going to do it. What a first quarter. The Oaks on top, 32-31. I guarantee you that's not what it looked like in Cincinnati back then. Larry Brown's still in the game, and he's fouled immediately by Adrian Smith. Oh, nice tip there. Believe that was Van Arsdale that got the tip. Fred Hetzel on the cut there. Nice play. The bench playing well here for the Royals. Larry Brown with the ball. Tied up there, and I don't know who it was. I hope it was Wesley, but I don't think it's going to matter much. No, it was Adrian Smith. Tipped away there, and here comes Van Arsdale. No one's getting back. Van Arsdale with the Statue of Liberty dunk. I don't know what Jim Eakins was doing. It's like he didn't realize Van Arsdale was coming up the rear there. Brown working the pick and roll here with Eakins. Goes around. Nice pass. Larry Brown to Ira Hardge. He misses. Rebound Adrian Smith. Here comes Van Arsdale. To Fred Hetzel. Hetzel fouled by Clausen. So here's Fred Hetzel. Good role player. Can play either forward spot. Knocks them both down. 6'8" forward with some touch. Here's Doug Moe. And he will play the point guard position. Eakins. No. Rebound Hetzel. Hetzel will pick Van Arsdale. Hetzel blocked by Moe. Brads. Gary Brads, tough move, no. Rebound Trevant. Walt Wesley down the lane. He scores from Van Arsdale. Here's Doug Moe. Doug Moe knocking it down, the great shooter. The 1988 NBA Coach of the Year. Bill Dinwiddie, nice move. Bill Dinwiddie. Oh, Dinwiddie knocking it away from Peterson. Trevant all over it. To Walt Wesley, who puts it in. And the Royals. Nice play by Trevant. Doug Moe against Van Arsdale. Eakins. Struggling with Larry Brown out. I didn't realize this team didn't really have a backup point guard. Gary Brads. Off the mark. Rebound Ira Hardge. He puts it in and is fouled by Walt Wesley. Robertson back in, along with Jerry Lucas. Dierking back in as well. I guess Jabali would be the backup point guard. That's true. Robertson, just too much down there for Warren Jabali. Or Jabali. I'm not sure how you say it. Robertson knocks it down. He's got 14 points. Only 1 assist, though, and 0 rebounds. Dinwiddie on the steal. Fouled by Jabali. Or Jabali. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say his name. Robertson to the rim. The Big O. He's got 16. Here's Doug Moe. Timeout, Oaks. They need some help. Coach Alex Hannum trying to figure out what to do. Brads to Barry. Barry puts it up quickly. No. Rebound Robertson. There he is. Dierking. No. Lucas. Yes. From Robertson. Robertson got the offensive rebound and found Jerry Lucas. Here's Moe. Into Ira Harge. Barry, oh, I think Robertson may have gotten a piece of that. Robertson is everywhere. To Bill Dinwiddie. Oh, my goodness. The Royals. They're outrunning right now. They just look faster than the Oaks. Jabali. Good defense from Dinwiddie. Into Brads. No. Rebound Trevant. Oh, good steal by Warren Jabali. Here's Barry to Moe, and good shot there by Doug Moe. Lucas. Lucas, just too much in there for Warren Jabali. Lucas now with 7. Here's Doug Moe. Gary Brads. Ira Harge in the lane. Blocked by Dierking. Dierking, a good shooter. Robertson, too much. Good pass by Dierking. They need some help here. The Oaks struggling to defend the Royals. Here's Jabali. Ah, crap. Moe for 3. No. Rebound Dierking. Oh, Lucas. Just too much in there for Rick Barry. Great pass. Great seal by Lucas. Jerry Lucas. He's got 10. One of the 50 greatest players of all time for a reason. The Oaks have gone quiet from the field. Only 8 points this quarter. Dierking on the steal to the Big O. Not the play you want to run out of the timeout. Robertson knocking it away. They brought Larry Brown back in. Brown, no. Rebound Barry, and he'll put it in. Adrian Smith in the game now. Oh. To Lucas. That's too easy. Lucas with 12 now. The Big O knocking it away from Larry Brown. Robertson fouled by Larry Brown. Larry Brown saying, "What am I supposed to do?" The Big O knocks it down. They need someone to step up, light a fire underneath them. I'm looking at this guy, Jabali. An explosive scorer, except when he does that. Robertson ahead to Adrian Smith. Smith, no. Lucas. Yes, Jerry Lucas. 14 points, 3 rebounds for Lucas. Jim Clausen. Larry Brown. I can't remember if it's Jim or John. Brads to Rick Barry. Blocked by Lucas. Robertson came over to help. Rebound Dierking. Lucas down the lane. No. Misses that. Nice pass. Barry blocked by Lucas. Here's Dierking. Trevant all the way. Scores and is fouled. John Trevant. Trevant puts it in. Uh-oh. Jabali open in the corner. No. Rebound Dierking. Lucas, boy, he is tough down there. The Royals were down by 2 at the end of the first. They are up by 30 as this quarter is winding down. What a run by the Royals. There's Rick Barry. Good setup out of the timeout. Good ball movement. Nice pass there. Beautiful ball movement from the Royals. Van Arsdale from Robertson. I probably shouldn't have picked this Oaks team. It's Mel Peterson. He's been on fire. I didn't think about the Larry Brown, Oscar Robertson mismatch. Wesley inside against Rick Barry. So Walt Wesley, the big center, will go to the line. Wesley misses. Not a good free throw shooter. Misses them both. 55% shooter. Peterson, no. Rebound Wesley. Van Arsdale down the lane. Tom Van Arsdale from Oscar Robertson. Van Arsdale now with 13. Oh. The Big O fouling the coach, Larry Brown. Peterson, tough shot. No, rebound Robertson. Oh no, bad shot. Fred Hetzel. Oh man. The Big O here. Oscar putting it in. Off the glass. He's got 24. What a second quarter for Cincinnati here. Wow. Let's go to the halftime show here with Ernie Johnson. Take it away, EJ.
Game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. What'd you think about Sacramento, Ken?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet in.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work on. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
Had to go run and change my laundry. Anyway, back from the halftime show. There's beautiful Cincinnati, not Sacramento. On the banks of the Ohio River. Look at the Big O stat line. Not too bad so far. Let's see what he can do here in the second half. What a second quarter it was from this Royals team. Larry Brown shaking his head already. Here's Doug Moe. Into Gary Brads. Brads being aggressive, scores quickly on Connie Deerking. Connie Deerking knocking it down. He and Lucas both could do that. Jobbley into Barry. Working against Lucas. Over Jerry Lucas and gets it to go. Rick Barry. Oh, man. I forced it just a little late. Barry coming up the floor. Blocked by Jerry Lucas. Barry for three, no. Rebound John Trevant. Lucas inside, no. Rebound Barry. Gary Brads down the lane. No, Rick Barry right there, though. Wow. Deerking. No. Rebound Brads. Jobbley. Tough shot. Oh! Warren Jabali. Robertson. Just too much. You got to double team him down there. Here's Brad's bringing it up the center. Rick Barry. Mo in the corner. Doug Mo knocking it down. He's got 8. Uh-oh. Not good for Larry Brown here. Lucas, yes. Jerry Lucas Robertson on the steal. Ahead to Van Arsdale. Van Arsdale misses. Rebound Barry. Mo, Brads. It's good. Gary Brads. Oh, I rushed that one, but Van Arsdale still put it in. Van Arsdale with 15. Robertson. A little too deep. Dierking, nice play inside. Connie Dierking. Dierking, who passed away a few years ago at the age of 77. Robertson tipping it. Here's Doug Mo. Doug Mo knocking it down. Oh, into Lucas. What a pass there from Robertson. Finding Jerry Lucas. Lucas now with 20. Uh-oh. Mo for 3. Doug Mo, the great shooter. Robertson to Dierking, fouled by Gary Brad. So here's Connie Dierking. Knocks it down. A good shooter from the field. Kind of unusual for a center of that time. Robertson! Bill Dinwiddie picking it up. Dinwiddie all the way. No, rebound Lucas. Lucas, just too much in there. Jerry Lucas. 22 points, 4 rebounds for Lucas. He would be angry with himself in real life if he only had 4 rebounds. Ira Harge in the game. Oh, wow. Mo. And Doug Mo getting it going this quarter. He's got 15. Lucas. Over Barry. No. Rebound Doug Mo. Jabali. Step back jumper for Warren Jabali. No. Mo inside. Doug Mo's been the guy to step up here. Lucas fouled going to the rim. Ira Harge on the foul. He's angry. Look at Oscar's shot chart. All underneath the rim. Jerry Lucas, 23 points now. 24 for Jerry Lucas. Robertson will take a break. Fred Hetzel in the game, and he fouls Mel Peterson. Mo. No, rebound Wesley. Oh, hold on. Okay, good, nothing. Lucas. Defended by Barry. Good defense from Barry. Lucas, no. That was a bad move. Doug Moe, open again. No, rebound Bill Dinwiddie. Oh, here we go. Tough defense here from Peterson. Lucas putting it in. Lucas with 26 now. He's got 10 this quarter. Here comes Warren Jabali. Knocked away by Adrian Smith. Picked up by Jabali. Oh, the defense from the Royals has been fantastic. Bill Dinwiddie. Adrian Smith. Adrian Smith on the reverse. His first bucket. Wow, the Royals only have 3 turnovers. Mo to Barry. He'll shoot that, and he'll knock it down. Barry now at 19. Adrian Smith to Bill Dinwiddie. Oh, no. Here comes Doug Moe. Moe on the pull-up. Knocks it down. Doug Moe. Still a 26-point game. Tipped away by Lucas. Lucas, nice pass to Walt Wesley. Wesley's got 8. That was Lucas's first assist of the game. Peterson, he's been on fire. Misses it. Rebound Wesley. Oh, look out, Jerry Lucas. Sideburns running the floor there. Lucas with 28 now. Clausen working against Smith. Jim Eakins. I believe he was a backup on that Bucks team, if I remember right. Maybe it was the Bulls. I don't remember. Tough shot from Barry. Rebound Fred Hetzel. Adrian Smith putting it in. Nice move there from Adrian Smith. Here's Clausen to Eakins. Peterson, Eakins to Rick Barry. Barry working it. Harge. Clausen to Barry. Good ball movement. Peterson forces it. Rebound Fred Hetzel. He does a little bit of everything. Lucas inside. Playing tough. Lucas. He's got 30. 14 in this quarter. Clausen fouled by Adrian Smith. Tom Van Arsdale coming in the game now. Tipped by Lucas. Rick Barry right there, no. And here comes Lucas. Van Arsdale, ooh, misses that one. Rick Barry with the dunk. Oh, look out. Lucas, no, missed that one badly. Walt Wesley with the foul there. There's Clausen knocking it down. Trevant back in. Pat Frink in the game. It's not Professor Frink. Nice pass there to Walt Wesley. Brown rejected by Fred Hetzel. Van Arsdale avoids and scores. Tom Van Arsdale, he's got 17. Wow, what a game for the Royals tonight. 34-point lead. Royals up 112 to 78. That play just happened. I think if I were an announcer, that would be my phrase. That just happened. The Talladega Nights. Let's check out the State Farm assist of the game on that note. And it's the big guy, Connie Dierking, finding John Trevant for the and one. Nothing special about that pass at all. Van Arsdale, Frink, Trevant, Hetzel, and Wesley in the game. Van Arsdale. No. Rebound Eakins. Palmer in the game. He knocks it down. Hetzel. Fred Hetzel. Dunking it home there. Fred Hetzel with a nice dunk. Thrown away. Ball will go back to the Royals. And here's Tom Van Arsdale. Hetzel. Fred Hetzel off the glass. Banks it home. He's got 10. Fouled by Tom Van Arsdale. And they're like, oh, you had to bring Oscar Robertson back in. I'm sure that's what the Oaks are thinking. Here's Ozzie Palmer. I think that's his name. Could be wrong. Brads. No. Rebound, Wesley. Trevant. Here's Robertson posting up. No, off the mark there. Rebound, Peterson. Clausen scores and fouled by Trevant. Here's the big O. Fred Hetzel puts it in. Robertson's 11th assist of the game. Eakins. Peterson on the quick three. No. Rebound, Brads. Gary Brads. Robertson, tough shot. Nope. Blocked by Wesley. Pat Frink, no. Trevant, no. I don't like these blowout games because the fourth quarters are just boring. It's like we're just trying to get to the end now. Eakins. Palmer. Gary Brads for 3. Yes, Gary Brads. The big guy hitting the 3. I don't know if he can shoot or not. Doesn't look like it. Wesley inside scores. He's had a great game off the bench. 12 points, 8 rebounds for Walt Wesley. Here's Brads to Peterson. Jim Eakins. Clausen rejected by Trevant. Charge. Oh my gosh. Gary Brads takes the charge. So a rare turnover for the Big O. Connie Dierking now in the game. Palmer. Peterson open for 3. Yes. Not a smart foul there by Ozzie Palmer. No, said a better pick than that, Dierking. Oh, good tip there. The Big O with another bad turnover. Brads, no. Rebound Wesley. Fred Hetzel, no. Rebound Eakins. Blocked. Eakins. No. Rebound Frank. Oh man, the Big O struggling. Forcing it with him. Clausen to Eakins. Fouled by Dierking. Jim Eakins. Off the mark there. And they'll take Oscar out. Poor fourth quarter here from him. Rebound Dierking. Bill Dinwiddie will replace him. Dierking. Connie Dierking, he gets it. 12 points for him. For the veteran center, Dierking. Oh, nice play there. Walt Wesley's played very well. As has Fred Hetzel. Connie Dierking inside. He's got 14. Smith against Palmer. Here's Clausen. Jim Eakins. Palmer for 3. No. Rebound Walt Wesley. Bill Dinwiddie. Walt Wesley now with a double-double. 12 points, 10 rebounds. It's a 35-point lead here for the Royals. Palmer. Brads. Clausen. Here's Palmer forcing the 3. No. Rebound Dinwiddie. Dierking. No. Rebound Wesley. No, rebound Eakins. Oh, Wesley fouling. His 5th. So he will go out. Jerry Lucas will come in. I think Lucas thought his night was done. Blocked by Dinwiddie. Barry blocked by Dinwiddie. Barry finally gets it to go. Rick Barry. So Dierking, Connie Dierking, 16.7 rebounds for Connie Dierking. Ozzie Palmer, Barry, open. Yes, Rick Barry. That's a problem. Tough shot from Lucas, no. Oh, and Lucas just steals it right back. Lucas inside misses. Barry for 3. Yes, Rick Barry. He's like, we got to get to 100 points. We're an ABA team after all. Lucas? No, Rick Barry fouling him. So Jerry Lucas. 31 points, 5 rebounds, getting a chance of MVP. Jerry Lucas knocking it down. He is the game's leading scorer. Adrian Smith. Smith fouled by Palmer. Here's Adrian Smith. Great free throw shooter. 91%. He's got 6. Oh, and Smith with another steal. Adrian Smith knocking it down. He's got 8. Well, the Royals didn't play as well in the second half, but that second quarter really was all they needed to propel them to this victory. What a game it was for the Big O, Oscar Robertson. In fact, I should call timeout and see who the player of the game is according to 2K. Let's just do it real quick. Let's see if it'll show. Yep. Player of the game. It's got to be Oscar. Yep. 26 points, 11 assists. Really, the second quarter, he was the one that propelled them to that monster quarter. Bill Dinwiddie down the lane, fouled by Mel Peterson. So here's Dinwiddie trying to get to double figures. He's had a nice game as well. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Bill Dinwiddie. A few steals in there as well. Here's Rick Barry. Eakins. Yes, Jim Eakins. Wesley. Didn't get it off. Doesn't matter. And that'll do it. The Royals take it 136 over the Oaks 102. 34-point win for the Royals. Dominated by Jerry Lucas and Oscar Robertson with good contributions from Van Arsdale and Dierking. Barry did what he could. Didn't get a lot of help from anyone other than Doug Moe. But what a game it was for that man, Oscar Robertson. Fred Hetzel played well off the bench. They got a lot of contributions from their role players. Jerry Lucas, though, was spectacular. Memory man. Let's check the stats here. Wow, they were 10 for 20 from 3. Wow. Well, they were an ABA team. They shot a lot of threes. You can see the NBA team got to the line a lot more. 104 points in the paint to 38. Wow. Let's see. We ended up beating them in rebounds as we should with Jerry Lucas, Connie Dierking, and Oscar Robertson in there. 14 blocks to their 3. We only had 7 turnovers. They had 17. Let's look at the second quarter. Look at that. 47 points in the second quarter to their 15. Wow. And we had 38 points in the paint that quarter. Unbelievable. We dominated every stat except for threes that quarter. And that's why we won the game right there, that quarter. All right, let's look at the stats here. Jerry Lucas led the way, 32 points, 5 rebounds. Only 5 rebounds, though. 4 blocks, 2 steals, and an assist. That year he averaged 18 points and 18 rebounds a game. Wow. Look at some of those numbers. 21 points, 20 rebounds. See, Oscar Robertson, 26 points, 11 assists, 4 steals, 3 rebounds, and a block. Tom Van Arsdale, 17 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 steal. He was great in the game as well. Connie Dierking, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Fred Hetzel, 12 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block. Walt Wesley, 12 points, 11 rebounds off the bench, 3 blocks as well. Patrolled the middle very well. He also had 2 steals and an assist. Bill Dinwiddie, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Great all-around game off the bench. Adrian Smith, 8 points, 5 assists, 3 steals, 1 rebound. John Trevant, the starter, but more of a role player, 3 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. Pat Frank, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double figures led by Jerry Lucas. For the Oaks, Rick Barry, 28 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. He played well. Did what he could in this game. 0 turnovers, too. Didn't shoot the best percentage, but didn't shoot bad either. Doug Moe, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block. Should have shot the ball more. Gary Brads, 15 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Mel Peterson, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Ira Harge, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. This is the guy that didn't step up. Warren Jabali, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Only took 7 shots. John Clausen, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Jim Eakins, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Oliver Palmer, so it was Oliver Palmer, 4 points, 3 assists. Larry Brown only had 2 points on 1 of 7 shooting. Did have 7 assists, but had 5 turnovers as well. He was absent from this game too. So Jabali and Brown struggling in the backcourt against the size of Robertson and Van Arsdale was really the story of this game. Let's watch some Jerry Lucas highlights real quick. Jerry Lucas. What a beast. Career averages of 17 points, 15 rebounds a game. The 1980 Hall of Famer. Was inducted along with Robertson and Jerry West, I believe. Very nice. Here's the big O, Oscar Robertson. He played an amazing game, but really was great that second quarter. Just took it to a new level and buried him. Let's see what his stats were in the second. 13 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals in the second quarter. Lucas had 13 points in the second as well. 27 of Lucas's points came from the second and third quarter. Wow. Oscar had 24 first half points, only scored 2 in the second half. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a lot of fun to play.